Between the high costs of endgame gearing and the material requirements for the housing market, gold is the primary bottleneck in the Midnight expansion. We are going to build a legitimate, optimized daily routine that yields up to 90,000 gold per hour. Success requires feeding 3 distinct lanes simultaneously. You supply the combat market, the housing market, and the liquid materials market. By diversifying, your income becomes resilient. Even if one market fluctuates, the combined flow into your reservoir remains steady. Mastering this hybridized system shifts your gameplay from relying on lucky drops to following a highly structured, repeatable routine. Your setup begins with character choice. You need a high mobility class, like a druid or demon hunter, equipped with mining and herbalism. You will then install Auctionator to monitor prices, and Gathermate 2 to visualize resource nodes. The druid provides a significant mechanical advantage here. Gathering in travel form eliminates the dismount animation, saving several seconds on every node you harvest. Avoid flying aimlessly through the zones. Without a guided route, your gold per hour will drop significantly. Configuring this software and character infrastructure is the primary difference between a casual player and an expert hitting peak yields. Once you are configured, you begin your loop through Midnight's open-world zones, harvesting both ore and herbs along your route. Watch for the Abundance public event. This is a high-density harvesting window that takes priority over all other activities. During Abundance, you must move constantly. Harvest overlapping nodes quickly and keep your character in motion without hesitation. The biggest obstacle during these events is inventory management. Stopping to clear your bags wastes the limited duration of the buff. Follow the 2-bag rule. When your inventory fills for the second time, you immediately stop and mail your materials to a bank alt. This offloading procedure ensures your main character has 0 downtime while the Abundance event is still active. Treating these events as high-speed logistical sprints is what allows you to reach the top-tier gold yields. Open-world efficiency can be ruined if too many other players are farming the same area. If a zone is crowded, pivot to follower dungeons like Darkflame Cleft or Priory of the Sacred Flame. These provide private, uncrowded environments. If you have tailoring, these dungeons provide frequent cloth drops, which maintain your hourly profit even when the open world is overpopulated. You can also choose the Amani Abyss spearfishing event as a low-stress alternative that still provides high-demand materials. Having these backup options ensures that your income remains steady regardless of server population. Gathering materials is only half the process. You must now liquidate that inventory using the Auctionator add-on. To maximize your profit, you must only list your items when the buyer base is most active. Notice the upward spike in value here. Peak demand occurs during the weekly server resets on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, as well as weekend evenings. Conversely, if you sell during midweek off-peak hours, you are forced to accept significantly lower prices, as shown in this valley. Avoid the trap of hoarding materials for your own use someday. This traps your wealth in items that may lose value over time. Keep only what you need for your immediate crafting goals and liquidate everything else during the peak windows. Timing your sales correctly turns a standard farming session into a much higher yield, as liquid gold is more valuable than depreciating inventory. You now have a complete system, optimized routes, instanced backups, and a disciplined liquidation strategy. This routine consistently feeds the combat, housing, and liquid materials markets with minimal risk to your time. With the liquid gold you generate, you can begin power-leveling crafting professions to target the high-margin housing decor market. Let us know which class you've chosen for your farm in the comments, and make sure to subscribe for more economic breakdowns. By following a procedural system rather than searching for temporary magic spots, you have established a consistent gold supply for the entire expansion.